The transmission fluid in your car is an essential component of the system. It gathers dirt and grime while performing its function of lubricating a car's transmission. As it ages, it also begins to degrade. Your transmission is at risk because old, dirty transmission fluid doesn't flow correctly, so it would be best to change ATF to replace bad fluid with new and clean. Even though you should routinely check the transmission fluid in your car, there are some telltale symptoms of contaminated transmission oil. In this short video, we will talk about the most common symptoms of a bad ATF. It's Max the Car Guy. Subscribe and let's get started. Dirty transmission fluid. Examining the quality of the fluid is one of the simplest ways to determine the condition of your transmission. Take the dipstick out of the transmission if your gearbox is automatic. Examine the viscosity and remove any excess liquid. After that, redip it and verify the level once more. Clear or pink-tinted transmission fluid is considered good. It is old and filthy if the color is a rich red or brown. To keep your transmission from being harmed, you must replace the transmission fluid. Additionally, check for any visible particles, as this also may indicate that the fluid needs to be changed. Gears that slip. Hydraulic power loss may result from contaminated transmission fluid. The gears may come loose if the vehicle is not powered by hydraulics. The reason for this is that the transmission does not receive enough pressure to maintain its gear. The system's pressure is harmed by the filthy fluid's improper passage through it. The problem is resolved by allowing the fluid to flow through a change. Transmission whine. Whining transmissions are a sign of trouble, but the location of the problem is indicated by the timing of the whine. Your car may have a transmission fluid line issue if the whine occurs while it is in reverse. As soon as you discover a clogged line, take care of it right away because it will prevent fluid from flowing and put your transmission in danger of major issues. When driving, a whining transmission is an indication of a torque converter problem, which is a more serious issue. Inability to move in reverse. One of the many possible causes of your car's inability to move in reverse is a dirty transmission fluid. The car cannot go into reverse if the ATF is too dirty to allow it to flow. One of the simplest solutions to this problem is a transmission fluid change. Grinding noises from the transmission. Unusual grinding and other peculiar sounds may signal an issue linked to contaminated transmission fluid, akin to the problems associated with low fluid levels. If you detect these sounds, it's essential to inspect both the fluid levels and its overall quality. The origin of these bothersome noises lies in the impurity of the fluid, impeding its ability to effectively lubricate the components, even when the levels seem sufficient. Engine is running too hot. Although it may not seem like it, your car's temperature and transmission can actually be related. The transmission fluid will not pass through the gearbox correctly if it is not flowing as it should. It won't go into the cooling tank and cool. According to this, overheating is produced as a result. Heat is additionally added by the slipping, friction, and increased wear of your transmission. Your engine runs hot as a result of this heat transferring to the rest of it. It's time to check the transmission fluid as well if you've looked into the cooling system and other potential problems, but your engine is still running hot. ATF Changing Cost. In addition to recognizing the symptoms of bad transmission fluid, it's crucial to budget for routine maintenance. The average cost for changing automatic transmission fluid typically ranges from $100 to $200 depending on factors such as the type of vehicle, location, and whether you opt for a professional service or a do-it-yourself approach. Regular ATF changes are essential to ensure the longevity and optimal performance of your transmission system. Hope the information was helpful for you. If so, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel.